Today I'm going to talk to you about ideal salad ingredients.
Hey, Clint, can you come help me for a second?
Yeah, hang on. What's up?
Hey, can you take out those trash bags? Everybody's going to be here in a minute.
Who's going to be here?
Our playgroup.
Oh, right. Okay, yes. Yeah, how many of them this time?
Oh, I don't know, 15 to 20.
Oh, okay,
Plus all the moms.
And never trust the media. We'll be back on 5440 WEZL AM.
Right. Okay, today I'm going to talk about the art of making videos in public places where nobody's expecting it. So the first thing we're going to talk about is training and... See, your mind is giving you all these reasons why you can't do something, but the truth is you can as long as you're casual, you act natural, you know that there's a reason for you to be doing what you're doing, and nobody can interrupt you. You have to make absolutely sure you conform to any security guidelines, because anything that way will arouse suspicion. Hi, welcome to my podcast. It's a new format. I'll be doing a whole bunch of clips, just like a real show. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it. See you in there. My fellow Americans, I'm former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich. Anglophilia is a disease affecting 1 out of every 12 Americans. Its pathology is uncertain. However, it can usually be attributed to watching too much PBS, hanging out in Starbucks, or a holiday overseas. The resulting effect, however, is very clear. An absolute certainty that all things English are superior to American things. Load of bollocks. Symptoms include quoting Monty Python all the time, leading to the belief that every Britcom is fantastic, using words such as rubbish, shite, or boswellocks, drinking tea, but not tea in the little bags. No, it's got to be in the little metal thingy, and you got to boil. The tragic final stages of Anglophilia affect the dietary glands when people start to engage in acts of advanced crumpetry. Bunch of spotted dicks. While Anglophilia has no cure, there are things that can be done to arrest the symptoms. One thing you can do as a friend or family member is to make sure that whenever someone with Anglophilia references England, you go, "Oh, isn't that just lovely, don't you know?" Oh, tell them they need to own a gun. Strap them down, make them watch the Super Bowl with some Pabst Blue Ribbon, man. It ain't football, it's football. America! For your health, for your love, for your sanity. Give to the Americans Against Anglophilia Society. Just dial 188-USA, USA, USA, USA today.
These days, it seems a quarter just won't buy you anything. But the best things in life are still free. Spinning around until you're dizzy and throw up.
one of life's free rewards. Oh, hey Clint, how's it going? I've been meaning to ask you something, like there at the front desk, because, we got cameras everywhere and stuff. Can you see all of those?
Yes.
And I again, for security purposes, I was wondering, do they record some of them? They record all of them, don't they?
Yes, everything.
So, but nobody's there's nobody watching all of it, right? Would there be?
Yes, they are.
Oh. Well, that's good to know. I certainly feel more secure. Great, man. We'll see you around.
Yeah, all right. See you around.
I lied.
Do you see how some people feel betrayed?
I'm ashamed.
So you understand that this interview is no holds barred, right? I'm not here to mollycoddle you. I'm here to ask the tough questions.
I understand.
So are you all right?
I'm fine.
How can you, after everything that's happened, be all right?
Well, the thing is, Ippy, it's tough, I'm ashamed. I feel very bad about the things I've done, and at the same time, I can't let it rule my life, so even though I'm not fine, I'm still fine.
On Tuesday, October 20th, Rosanna Mannion baked 24 snickerdoodles for herself, husband Lance, and her 2 sons, ages 9 and 11. 3 days later, she put the final 2 in a cookie jar to save them for the boys. But when her sons went to look for them, they found the cookies were gone. Forensic evidence showed that Lance had taken them, but he vehemently denied it, even posting a Facebook status proclaiming his innocence. So, yes or no? Did you steal the cookies from the cookie jar?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Yes.
But that wasn't it, was it?
No.
You also engaged in a cover-up, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes or no, you blamed the family dog for stealing the cookies.
Yes.
In fact, you called him a, quote, lying, thieving, flea-addled fart machine.
Well, no, I never said he was lying. I never accused him of that. And anyone who says that I did accuse anyone of lying is not being truthful.
What do you say to yourself as you were stealing the last of the cookies?
Well, Ippy, listen, in my mind, it wasn't stealing.
Isn't that semantics, though?
Listen, I'm guilty of many things, but to imply that I have twisted words around to imply a falsehood, that's simply not true.
But you've already admitted that you lied.
Look, I have no recollection of lying. But if others say that I have not told the truth, I'm not here to pass judgments on the truthfulness of whether or not their implications or insinuations about my truthfulness are truthful.
So, take me back to that day.
Well, I wasn't there, Epi, but from what I understand, it was horrible.
According to your wife, your 9-year-old son screamed in horror and threw himself on the ground crying, while your 11-year-old son ran from the room screaming, "Why, God, why?"
Yeah, that was the most humbling day of my life.
Are you willing to take full responsibility for this?
Yes. Yes. But listen, Ippy, there were 22 other cookies before I got to those two.
Now, is this you being the lying, cookie stealing, conniving, no foreplay, leaving the seat up bastard of a shallow subhuman self again? Or the other one?
Oh, the other one.
I have a tape I want you to watch. Let's just look at this together. How do you feel when you see that? Lance, what have you learned? What is the moral to this story?
Ippy, for me, the moral is when you buy your wife sugar, flour, and so on, butter, you get her to make 3 dozen cookies.
You know what I think the moral is? I think the moral is that if you search inside yourself to find your truth, and if the truth leads you to eat the last 2 cookies, then your truth is false.
YOLO.
YOLO.
So I've been working on this project for about a week now. I'm going to be editing it now. So first of all, I should explain to you how that gets done. What we're going to be doing here is we're going to take the software and then we're going to upload the thing onto YouTube. And after that, and then once we've locked in the composition, all we have to do is hit the upload button, and that's pretty much that. So, this is Chris. Hey, Mr. Floyd, how are you? Okay. Yeah, I'll be right in there.
Come in.
Hey, Mr. Floyd, what's happening?
Bet you're wondering why I called you in here today.
Sure, yes.
You know, I don't know if you've heard about this convention we've got down in Waco coming up. And I was really hoping I could send you down there.
Yeah, I'd love to. I mean, sure.
Be a big career move for you.
That sounds great.
See, the problem is I'm looking over your sales over the last quarter. I'm not real impressed with what I'm looking at here. Can you explain why I've got all zeros for the entire month of February?
Well, as I said, then February is generally when I like to generate the leads that I'm gonna, it's like you're sort of filling up the trough from what you're gonna feed for, the next few. Well, you're not gonna feed. Metaphorically, it would be the horse is feeding, but the horse in this particular analogy would be feeding from the trough. And so that's why I generally don't worry about low numbers in February, because I think the numbers over the successive months have spoken for themselves.
What I just got out of that is you're calling me a donkey.
Well, in some cultures the ass is revered.
Yeah, but we're not talking about my wife. We're talking about your job.
Well, I mean, and if you'd like me to show you exactly where where those leads were in February, that's fine. I'd be glad to show you whatever it is that you're needing to see. But
get your bags packed. You're going to Waco.
Oh. Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
Oh, and Chris?
Yeah.
saw those videos. Pretty funny.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Well, we certainly hope you enjoyed that. Coming up on Facebook now, some absolute rubbish, including some misattributed quotes in JPEG form. We've got some horribly disfigured persons in pictures, and if you don't click like 1 million times, you're going straight to hell, and other rubbish. Have a wonderful day.